Hi guys, and welcome to this video. So the reason why I decided to do another speed paint, another talk through voiceover thing that you want to call this, is because I am pretty proud of what I've drawn in these three separate art pieces. You haven't seen them all, but you'll see them in a second. But I'm incredibly proud of it. One reason is because I'm using a reference, I'm using a pose maker, and kind of using that to kind of know how to do anatomy for a little bit. Because I don't use it like identical, but I use it as a reference that I really do thrive off of, and my art style improves dramatically whenever I use references. Crazy to believe that, but it does. I think we live in a time where it's sometimes frowned upon to use references, which I have no idea why. It's one of the things that we should work towards, be more positive about references, being able to use pose makers, being able to use we have a lot of how do I say this? Like references, materials, like sources. We have a lot of things that we can use that are in our disposal to use to make art. And I think people just have this ideology that you just know anatomy. You have to learn anatomy by scratch to make amazing art, which I don't think that's true. I think if there's a certain art style you're going for, anatomy isn't going to be your most important thing. If anatomy is sort of important to you, then I don't see anything wrong with using pose makers and just using models as a reference. Because honestly, I can't for the life of me draw a whole full body or even a half body. I find that so difficult to do, which is why I wanted to push towards like using references and what I'm trying to work on. And then drawing this, coming up with this kind of art, I was kind of surprised. It's not 100% refined. I'm still trying to learn how to use references. I'm still trying to learn how to use models, not to the fullest extent, but using it again just for pure reference, using them for poses, but not really taking the full body, the full like drawing like line by line. Still trying to make it so my art style does come through. And it's a learning experience. I know the first thing that I drew, which was Ciel in this, came out fantastic. It looked up. I looked up at this it's not I looked up. It was a good beginning start point, and it gave me hope for the rest of my art from now on. The second art, which was of my OC Mad, again, same thing, was really surprised about it. But then when I did a little bit more complex characters, as in my characters from Genshin, like my persona from Genshin and Child from Genshin, using like two models, it was kind of hard to have my art style really come through with it, but like I'm still struggling with it. But I think it's more of a practicing, let's see how it goes kind of thing. And it gets me hopeful for how my art will turn out this year, or turn out in general. I might not use it all the time for all my drawings, but seeing this and seeing the good outcome, I wasn't able to draw stuff like this before. Seeing that I can now, I'm hopeful. And yeah, I just kind of wanted to show you guys the process and the progress I've been doing, because I'm really proud of myself. And yeah, anyways, you guys, see you in my next video. Bye!